So the way into this deeper reality is by feeling. Feeling is the key, the opening to a space that you've always known. And that just comes down to being. Being is feeling. Because when we move out of the mind into the heart, into feeling, we're all of a sudden connected to what's around us. We can feel into emotions, into thoughts. We can even tap into others, what others are feeling, what others are thinking. And that allows for so much freedom. Because if we're not in feeling, then we're just in the mind, we're literally in a self-made prison. There's an inner dialogue that's running the show that feels real, but majority of it, 99% of it, is not reality at all. It will just make up stories about you, about others. But feeling, when we truly feel, and when I say feel, I mean coming into now and allowing whatever wants to happen, allowing energy to come through you instead of blocking it away. Because when we block it away, each time we do that, we store that little blockage inside. So the more we can just allow, open up and breathe, then the world is your oyster, because then you're simply allowing. So then when you start allowing, you start developing a relationship with reality, with life, which is what you are. So then it just starts opening things for you. It starts opening experiences for you, people for you. You'll meet someone new that you never thought you would meet before, who you feel like you've known them forever, or you'll do things that you could never imagine that you would do. So feeling is really the key into this deeper reality. And so much of us don't want to feel. We're scared to feel. We're scared to allow, because especially it's what's been drilled into the masculine is you're not supposed to feel. You're supposed to be tough. You're supposed to be a man. And really that is a deep delusion and insecurity in the modern man, which is it's not masculine at all. True masculine is feeling and being yourself completely, and balancing the feminine as well, bringing in the feminine, because the feminine is the feeling. So it's really an intimacy with this moment, complete intimacy with now. And it's not even, that could be with anything, with yourself. It's intimacy with reality, and that also seeps into relationships and with people. Then we get to a true intimacy, which is about complete self-love for yourself, complete seeing of the beingness of you and the other person, the complete seeing of their beingness. So then you can just be together, and it's not even a sexual thing at all. It doesn't have to be. You can literally just share energy with that person, and that is so intimate in itself. But we've developed this idea and belief that is so drilled into us that we need to take things from people. We need to take energy and give our energy away to others. And no wonder so many relationships fail now, because we're just stealing energy off each other, and we're not developing a true harmony, a true union of the masculine and feminine. So that is coming into the beingness of who we are, and really allowing that to shine through who we are and everything we do. And when the other person does that, we can then really be vulnerable and be ourselves. And so feeling, back to feeling, is the key here. When we can truly feel, then there's no limits to what we can do here, because we see that the only limits we create are the limits in the mind. We create those. No one's holding you back from being who you're supposed to be, from doing what you're supposed to do, because that's all just thought. That is all just thought. And when we really sit with it, thought is finite. Thought has an end. Thought starts and finishes. But the deeper reality which you are, has no limits. This is what we're in now, just a very subtle plane of that infinite reality. And there's endless planes. This is a very dense plane, where we're here to explore those feelings and explore going beyond the limited mind, the limited self. And so, yeah, you're here to have fun, you're here to enjoy. It's not as serious as we've made it out to be. So, yeah, have trust in feeling. Whenever something comes up, really ask, like, what's happening here? Not even ask, just sit with it, be with it. And then it'll start to alchemize. You'll start to notice that when you really sit with the feeling and you be with it, then it'll slowly start to change, and you'll notice that the thought that you attach to the feeling changes, because it's not all of a sudden like, oh, I feel sad, I feel depressed, it's like, oh, this is an energy coming through, and I'm actually, by finding this curiosity in it, all of a sudden it changes completely how we see these things. And we're then able to really process it, be with it, and then let it come out instead of holding it in. So it's about that, just letting it come through, not holding it in, being with it, and then seeing that there's nothing that can really hurt you. You're already free.